Hey there, YouTube. It's another lovely day. Good day to try to get to working on some of that drainage, or continue working, I should say. So this was the problem area number 2, if you've watched the previous videos. Now, problem area 3 is just up around the corner. It looks like we're going to end up having to link those two eventually. Possibly take out a little bit of trees to make it a little easier. But anyway, this is the backside of problem area number 2. Been kind of got the muck boots on today, so I could walk out here. Seems fairly firm enough, at least to get back into the corner that I want to start working in. Now, I don't think this will end up being linked to number 2, because this is a slightly higher elevation here than where the beginning of, area number 3 leading into area number 2. But this does lead down behind here to area number 1, the first drainage I was working on. And if you look right behind here, I mean, you can see water there, water all down around here. So most likely, to actually be able to get all the way through there, we're going to end up having to take out these trees and just move our stuff so that we can reach over from over there. But yeah, I feel semi-confident on trying to back out in here. Just don't have anybody to pull me out if I get stuck, so gotta play with some caution, I guess you could say. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so here's some final results for now. So when I first started digging into this, I noticed it was kind of relatively dry, but it is starting to fill in, or at least bring some water to the surface here. So hopefully all the area that I'm standing on will start to dry. If you might have noticed, I almost got stuck here trying to get out. That was luck. So anyway, it's draining down to here. I reached as far as I could go, really dealing with some big rocks in there that just wanted to pull me in there, and I wasn't prepared to drive down into that yet. So I think to finish that, we'll have to end up taking out these trees, and then I can reach from that side, work it all the way down to connect it. Thing is, this ground, it's obviously not perfectly level or anything, and this section right here happens to be slightly lower than that section there. Gotta point the camera. But it's also, you know, lower than this section here. So basically any more runoff that might come down once to connect those, we'll most likely try to divert and go this way. Now hopefully when the trees are out of here, I can actually get a chance to dig this down a little further, probably removing, or moving anyway, some of the rocks in order to get it down. But between here and the point that it's going to, it's really not much lower down there, so I'm kind of limited on how deep I can go there. So what I almost think, this is going to basically become a moat, if I said that correctly. So you know, we can build a castle over here because nobody's going to be able to freaking cross it, right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll continue to see what happens. I mean, the property's new to him, and of course, you know, this is new to me to be over here, so we're still getting an idea of exactly what we're dealing with and where all the water's coming from. So now I might try to get some more scratching in on there to start where I want it to go out behind there, and just basically keep at it. So. Alright, so this side is now open and flowing. I do got to sneak in on the side over here to try to get one scoop that I couldn't quite reach and wasn't willing to back up when I saw I could just do that from over there. So, but yeah, now it's flowing down. Got it connected with this other, what was originally problem area number 2. And because I've actually got it a little low over there, of course it's diverting off that way. So who knows, maybe in the future we'll actually be able to just kind of do away with that culvert entirely if we actually continue to have it draining down this way successfully anyway. So now I'll bring my tractor up around here, get back in here where I was for problem area 3. Just basically take out this last scoop, and that's just simply to have it open, so no matter which way, if we get a lot of rain, you know, it might be going that way and that way in order to disperse out of here. So then I want to try to get over on this side here, and you can tell there's a lot of stone under here, so this should be at least firm enough for me to get up on, and I'm going to leave it here kind of like a wall anyway, but try to reach into here, start digging. Walking here with you a little bit. So there's the beginning of the other one. May end up connecting it from here, but you can see the water just tucks right back towards the road. Kind of, it's around on this side of these little trees. So I'm not sure the plan is to actually take out any of these trees, so it might be a little difficult getting through there. The roots were really pissing me off today, and that was in the section you probably noticed how much of a fight. We can come back over here real quick. Ripping through those in order to get that down. So all I kept thinking is I'm gonna swamp around myself, and by the time I try to roll forward, I'll be stuck. But luckily that didn't happen. So all right, still time of the day. Let's get back to it. All right, well, I've got done what I wanted to get done, which is trench it from the side of the rock down, and then connect it here just in case. Of course, turns out it's a little lower right up there, so some water might be able to pull backwards into that, but it for the most part it's going to want to come down this way anyway. And I decided to just build the spot up there, so that way hopefully we will be able to do away with the section we have already in place over there. But yeah, while I'm digging this out, and of course I didn't have a lot of room in between these trees, you might have noticed, so I couldn't really get the best direction that I wanted to go. But it wasn't until after I had pretty much completed through here that I realized there's a spring coming right out under there. So if anything, I should probably back up or get myself into there. So I've already done a little looking, and possibly coming down from that side of the hill, I might be able to work my way down into here and be able to pull this stuff out and connect it to whatever's on the other side of the rock there, because that does seem to be, you know, wetter than this spot anyway. But I think for today I'm gonna call it. See, there's a wet spot there, but then it kind of goes this way here, so that's why I'm thinking if I can come down through here, get myself over to here first, dig that up, then might not even need to go around the rock that way. Or maybe if I get rid of this, it'll stop coming out of the ground over there. Because on top of it, other than that wet spot there, it's not really too wet. I mean, you can push down and find some wetness, but so I still think it's kind of coming around this way. But that'll be the next time. I've been here for about 5 or 6 hours now. 6 hours, so I think I'm ready to get myself some food. Until the next time, see you later. Thanks for watching.